Did you know that over 65% of millionaires have at least 3 passive income streams? Meanwhile, most people are simply living paycheck to paycheck. Do you see the problem there? In this video, I am going to reveal the 7 easiest passive income streams that you could start for 2025. And no, I'm not talking about crypto scams or investing $100,000 or more to get started. These are real, beginner-friendly passive income streams that you could start today. Hi, my name is Alston Godbolt and I teach platform-proof monetization. I show you step-by-step how you can monetize your social media or YouTube without having to worry about the ad revenue from the unpredictable and unstable algorithms. Let's go ahead and jump into the 7 beginner-friendly passive income streams that you could start today. Starting with number 7, we have creating and selling digital templates and resources. What you're going to do here is you are going to create templates, planners, workbooks, cheat sheets, or guides, anything that's going to help your target audience achieve a result. And the reason why you want to start with templates is so that your target audience can download it, plug it right into whatever problem that they're having, and achieve an instant result. And to get started with these templates couldn't be easier. Step number 1 is simply identify the quickest way that you can help your target audience achieve a result. For example, you could create an Instagram stories template, or you could create a budget tracker for someone that's looking to save money. Once you decide on the problem that you're going to solve, you can find free resources to create that thing. You can use Canva, Notion, Google Sheets, or Microsoft Word, depending on the solution that you're creating. Once you've created the solution, you need a place to sell it. And the best place to sell it for free is with Gumroad. You can use Etsy or Redbubble, but in my experience, Etsy takes too many fees, and so that's going to reduce the amount of money in your pocket. And then the final step is to simply drive traffic to your new digital product by creating content. You can create content on social media like TikTok or Instagram, or you can use your blog or a YouTube channel. Now you might be wondering, how long does it take to actually see results with your new template or digital product? In my experience, you can start seeing results in as little as 1 to 3 days. Now this may take a couple days to get it set up, and you'll probably run into a few hurdles or issues in the beginning, but that's okay. Everyone that creates their first digital product runs into the same hurdles. Don't let that stop you. Now that we know about how long it'll take to get it set up, let's talk about your earning potential. On the low end, with just a few sales, you could make $300 per month. And on the high end, you could make $50K per month or more creating these digital products. Now this is going to take a little bit of automation and probably require you to sell additional products inside of the sales funnel. If you want to learn a little bit more about scaling, comment sales funnels in the comment section, and I'll point you to a video where I showed you how I turned $7 into tens of thousands of dollars simply with having a sales funnel. Let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of creating and selling templates and other resources. The biggest pro is that it's completely passive once you get it set up. You have the potential to make money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, while you're doing other things like grocery shopping or picking up your kids from daycare. The other pro of this method is that you don't have to worry about shipping, you don't have to worry about storing stuff in your garage or basement, and very little customer service is required. You might occasionally receive an email from a customer saying that they didn't get the product, but usually they just have to check in their junk or spam folder and it's right there waiting on them. Now, the biggest con or drawback to this is that it does require significant marketing. Now, marketing is a skill that you can learn. However, you do need to learn how to market your product and connect with your target audience so that they actually buy the thing that you're trying to sell them. Also, it does take time to create a high quality digital product. In general, you can create your first digital product in a weekend, but if you want it to be high quality and something that's going to sell 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it is going to take multiple versions, a little bit of refinement, and consistency and persistence. Now, this method is best for creators that love creating resources that are helpful and want passive income once everything is set up. However, this is not for you if you hate designing. You'll get frustrated, you'll get tired and angry, and you'll want to throw in the towel. This is also not for you if you don't want to promote. I'm going to say it again, marketing is going to be critical in your success with this digital product, and if you're not willing or able to promote it, you're going to fail. If you could sell one type of template, what would it be? Let me know in the comment section. I love reading your ideas. Number 6, licensing your content. Here, you're going to get paid for work that you've already done. So basically what you're going to do is you are going to sell rights to resources that you've already created. This could be music, videos, or designs that you've created previously. You're going to license these to small business owners, content creators, or anyone else that needs these resources. And this is really easy to set up. You simply identify resources that you've created previously. Then you find different marketplaces to upload these resources to. For example, you could use websites like Storyblocks for videos, Pond5 for music, or Envato Elements if you've got different websites that you've created in the past. And then anytime someone clicks and buys, you get paid a royalty. And the best part about it is as more people buy, your content that you're licensing will get seen by more people will buy, and it's 100% passive. Now you might be wondering how long it takes to set this up, and it'll probably take 1 to 2 weeks to start seeing some sales. And as far as earning potential, on the low end, you could make $500 per month, and on the high end, you could make $50K per month or more, but this is going to require multiple licensing deals. So if you've got multiple videos, or if you've created a bunch of templates, this is how you're going to be able to scale to $50K per month or more. Now let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of this method. The biggest pro is that this is truly passive. 100% passive once you upload it into the internet. The other pro is that this works for almost anybody. If you're a photographer, videographer, even if you're a graphic designer, this method can work for you. However, one of the biggest cons or drawbacks is that this method isn't instant. This is going to take some time to start seeing consistent sales. And the other drawback is that some platforms have high competition. You are going to have to learn a little bit of search engine optimization. And quite honestly, if you want to get a head start, you'll probably want to market your new uploads. Now, this is best for creators who already have a stockpile of content lying around. So if you've taken lots of videos or photos, or if you've created presets on Adobe Lightroom, this is perfect for you. Now, obviously, this is not for you if you are on the complete opposite, where you have no content and you're starting from scratch. Obviously, you're going to be fighting an uphill battle. Also, this is not for you if you are expecting results to happen overnight. This, as I mentioned, is going to take a few weeks to set up, and you might take a little bit of time to scale. Number 5, creating email newsletters and sponsorships. Here, simply put, you are going to write high quality emails that engage with your audience, that compel them to take an action. Sometimes that action is going to be clicking on your affiliate link. Other time that could be digital products that you create, or working with different brands where they buy from the brand and you get paid both in a sponsorship and affiliate commissions. Again, this is really easy to set up. Basically, all you need is an email marketing platform. You could use Gbolt Systems, you can use GetResponse, or one of the other ones out there. There are many. Then you start collecting emails. And the best way to collect emails is by offering what's called a lead magnet or a freebie. It's something that your target audience is interested in: planner, cheat sheet, workbook, ebook. You give that to them in exchange for their name and their email. And the way that you do it is through creating a landing page where you let them know what they're going to get in exchange for that name and their email. And then you simply just email. You can email about tips, tricks, hacks that you've learned. You can email different offers that you stumble across, anything to get your reader to open the email, read the email, and then click. Now, while this is a great passive income opportunity, it can take a little while to set up. Depending on your audience growth, you could start seeing results in as little as 1 week or as long as 3 weeks. And on the low end, you could make $100 per month, but on the high end, you could make $100K per month or more. It really all depends on the size of your mailing list and the quality of the people on that list. If you've got a bunch of people that aren't interested in your niche, you're not going to make any money. However, if you've got a bunch of people that are highly engaged and they open up every single email that you send out, you are in a great position to make a lot of money. Now let's go ahead and talk about a few pros and cons of this method. The biggest pro is that this method does not rely on the algorithm. Email marketing is really the only way that you can consistently show up in front of your target audience. You don't have to play the content game. You don't have to play the algorithm game. You simply send an email out to your mailing list, and some are going to open, read, and buy. And this is one of the few ways that is truly passive. You can set up your email marketing so that emails go out automatically on your behalf every single day. You set this up once and it's going to work for you, anytime a person gets added to your mailing list. The biggest con or drawback is that it does take time to grow your mailing list. Depending on how big of a following you already have, it can take weeks, months, and in some cases even years to have a fully grown mailing list with 10,000 or 50,000 members. And the other con is that you gotta be good at writing emails. Having a huge mailing list doesn't matter if you can't write emails that are persuasive, highly effective, and get open. So it's very important that you learn how to write emails, and the best way to get better at writing emails is to write those emails. In my opinion, this is an absolute must for anybody that wants to make money online. However, I think this is best for creators that want to build a following outside of social media or YouTube. This is not for you, however. If you hate writing, you are going to struggle, you're going to get frustrated, and no one's going to open your emails. And this is not for you if you are unable to provide value inside of your emails. Again, if you don't provide value, people are going to stop opening and they're going to unsubscribe, which will start costing you money in the long run. Number 4, selling printables and digital stickers on Etsy. Simply put, you are going to create and sell digital stickers. Number 4, selling printables, digital stickers, or tattoos on Etsy. Simply put, you are going to do a little bit of research and you're going to create stickers, tattoos, or anything else that your target audience can download and implement. Now, this is actually really easy to get started. Step number 1 is to do a little bit of research and figure out what people want to buy. In my experience, I used a paid keyword research tool called Ahrefs to find different tattoo designs that people were interested in. I went over to Ahrefs and typed in tattoo designs, and I saw a list of hundreds, possibly thousands of different tattoo designs people were interested in. The next step is I used AI, in this case Midjourney, to create the tattoo designs on a white background. From there, I just listed them on Etsy and they started selling. And essentially, you're going to do the same. You're going to do a little bit of research, figure out what your target audience wants, create it for free using Midjourney or Canva, and then you just list it on Etsy. And then once buyers see it, they buy it and they get it to download it instantly. Now you might be wondering, how long will it take to see results? Personally, I saw results in about a month, but depending on your keyword research and how often you upload, you could see results in as little as 1 to 3 days. Earning potential is going to vary by a wide range. On the low end, you could make a couple $100s, but on the high end, you could make tens of thousands of dollars per month with this method. One of the best ways to maximize your earnings is to frequently upload different designs into Etsy, which will give yourself the best chance of being successful. Also, I recommend learning Etsy SEO so that you can show up in front of the right people at the right time. Let's go ahead and talk about both the pros and cons of this method. Like all digital products, the biggest pro is that there's no physical inventory and there's no shipping to worry about. Also, this is fully passive. You just upload it once and you can walk away. There are a few cons as well. The biggest con is that this is insanely competitive. People are aware of the opportunity that is Etsy, and so you're going to have to learn and master Etsy SEO to remain competitive with new players that show up seemingly every single day. Also, one con is that it can take some time to find winning designs. It's going to require a little bit of trial and error, but once you figure out what works, you can keep hammering that same nail until you are successful. Now, this is best for content creators that enjoy designing different things and that are seeking truly passive income. However, this is not for you if you hate making designs. You will struggle at this. And this is not for you if you have no interest in doing research. As I mentioned a few different times, it's going to require you doing research and researching trends to figure out what people actually want to buy. Number 3, creating and selling subscriptions for AI generated content. Simply put, you are going to use AI tools to generate newsletters, daily affirmations, business tips, personalized workout plans, and more to make money. And the best way to make money is to sell them into paid subscriptions where they pay you every single month. And this way is really easy to get started. You simply use an AI tool like ChatGPT or Midjourney to create valuable content. For example, you're going to create motivational quotes, financial tips, or even meal plans. Then you can simply automate daily or weekly delivery to your paid platform. Now, the great thing is that there are a variety of paid platforms out there that you could start for free. You could use a Facebook group, you can use Patreon, School. There's a number of opportunities out there. Pick one and move forward. The final step is simply marketing your subscription. You can use TikTok, YouTube, paid newsletters. Any way to get in front of your target audience is a great opportunity. Now, you might be wondering how long it could take you to see results. Depending on how large of an audience or following you already have, you could start seeing results in as little as 1 to 3 days. However, if you have no audience whatsoever, this can take a few weeks to a few months to get up and running. Now, the great thing is that this is a subscription model, and the more people you bring in, the more money that you can make every single month. However, on the low end, when you're just getting started, you're going to be looking at a few $100s. But as you continue to scale and grow, you can make $50,000 with your subscription model as long as you keep your customers happy. You keep your customers happy and coming back, they'll continue to pay you every single month. Now let's go ahead and talk about the pros and cons of this model. The biggest pro is that the AI does most of the work. It's responsible for most of the heavy lifting. And this is infinitely scalable. Because you are using AI and it's a subscription model, this is as scalable as it can get. However, one of the biggest cons is that this is going to need constant promotion and marketing. You're always going to be on the hunt for new customers so that you can continue to scale your business. Also, another con is that some AI generated content is just not very good. You're going to have to keep an eye on it, make sure it's high quality so that you keep your customers happy. Now, this is for you if you're a content creator and you want a subscription-based business that pays you recurring monthly revenue every single month. However, this is not for you if you don't like managing a community. If you find the additional work a headache, you're going to be frustrated at this headache. This is also not for you if you're looking for instant results. With a subscription, as I mentioned several times already, this is going to take consistency, persistence in order to scale to $3,000 to $5,000 per month or even more. Number 2, selling audio tracks for podcasters and YouTubers. Simply put, you are going to create background music, sound effects, and any other type of audio for podcasters and YouTubers that are looking for more engagement and interaction on their content. For example, right now there's a song playing as a way to keep you engaged in this video. And this is actually another really easy passive income idea to start. If you have an ear for music, it's really easy to get started. You're simply going to create simple background loops and jingles, sound effects, or anything else using Audacity or GarageBand. Next, you're simply going to sell them on Etsy, Gumroad, Envato Elements, or anywhere else you can sell music. To increase the chances of someone buying, you could bundle them into different theme packs. For example, you could create a new podcaster starter kit where you bundle in different types of music and sound effects that would benefit new podcasters. Now, the great thing about this passive income idea is that it could take 1 or 2 days to start seeing results after you upload your music. And the earning potential is going to vary based on how much music you put out and the quality of the music. On the low end, if you're just getting started, you can make about $300 per month. However, on the high end, you could make $20,000 or more. However, you're going to need to create multiple bundles, multiple packs, and do a little bit of marketing too. Now, the biggest pro is that this is 100% passive. As soon as you create it and upload it to the website, you don't have to do anything else. It's completely hands off. Another pro is that there is a huge demand for content creators. I know that I look for different music for every one of my videos, and there are literally thousands of content creators out there that are doing the same. However, one of the biggest cons is that it does take a little bit of time to produce high quality music. If you don't make high quality music or sounds, nobody's going to buy it and you will have wasted your time. The other drawback is that some platforms take a cut of your sales, so it's not 100% profit. Now, this is for you if you're a creator that loves making music and you're looking for 100% passive income. This is not for you if you don't know how to make audio. I'd recommend staying away. Also, if you don't want to promote this, you are going to struggle to make sales, so I recommend staying away if you're not big on promotion. And the number one passive income idea is renting out digital real estate. Here we're talking about domain flipping and website rentals. So here you have two options. You can buy websites that have a valuable domain name and then sell them at a higher price, or you can simply build out websites and rent them out as a way for people to generate leads. Let's assume you want to go the second route. The first step is to create a website using WordPress. You'd want to find a domain name that is based on something somebody is searching for and a city. For example, plumbers in Miami. Once you build out the website, you simply would rent it out to local businesses between $50 and $500 per month. Now, if you target the right businesses, you could start seeing results in as little as 2 weeks. And this actually has the highest earning potential. On the low end, you make about $500 per month with just one website. However, if you consistently build these websites out, you could make $100,000 or more per month with this opportunity. Now, there are a few pros and cons for going this route. The biggest pro is that this is a low-cost opportunity. You can buy a domain name for as cheap as $10. And once you start renting these different domain names and websites, it's 100% passive income. In fact, you could hire somebody to find different clients and leads to work with to automate most of this process. However, one of the biggest cons is finding the right niche can take time because you're going to have to do a significant amount of research. Also, another con is some businesses won't see the value in renting domains, and so you're going to have to make a significant amount of phone calls in order to get your first few clients. Now, this is for you if you're an entrepreneur that understands marketing and like the thought of having digital real estate. This is not for you if you hate cold outreach. You're going to have to make a lot of phone calls to get started. Also, this is not for you if you expect instant results. Finally, this isn't for you if you're either not technical or you don't have the patience to learn technical aspects of building out WordPress websites. So now that you know the 7 easiest passive income ideas for 2025, watch this video next if you want to learn how to monetize your YouTube channel in just 2 days.